Currently, my plant update on taking care of some plants. I've also grown more black crims. I think I grew a total of 4 that harvested some of the refrigerated black crims. So here are some of the updates on the new plants. Recently repotted all the plants. So these are all the 6 spinach plants that have been in the bags that were in the refrigerator, and 6 of the black crims. 2 of them are unknown if I planted them or not. And then I upgraded my plant garden for the purple basil is starting to sprout, which you can see right there. That is purple basil. So it's growing pretty well. I did see some stragglers, but there might be some popping soon. You know, like maybe some lavender, but there's no chance in way there's gonna be a lavender plant there or catnip by any chance because the seeds were so small. And then I have sage. I do notice there's a sage plant growing. So yeah, I'm able to grow sage and all that sort of stuff. And next week I'm gonna take care of the stuff. I gotta clean up my apartment. But the spinach plants are looking fine, including the black crim and some other plants. This has been sprouted. This did not sprout, so this one was unlucky. And any of the strawberry plants I planted this year, they haven't sprouted, so I wasn't able to get some strawberry plants. But someday I might. So the odds of that getting strawberry plants is slim to none, but hopefully it'll grow. I'll just let it grow and wait for a few days. But the spinach looking finally well, and the black crim second plant grew out. Haven't seen any updates on this guy, but yeah. And I think I uprooted the left one, but the right one is intact. I think I killed the left one maybe, because I might have removed it root while removing it out of the tray. Yeah. Then I watered this plant yesterday, but there's still progress on the this plant, the lucky bamboo and all that. And I'm still growing this bird nest fern that I just repotted a couple days ago. And I have this apple cider vinegar with dish soap mixer. And so far I haven't got any gnats yet, but yeah, I haven't seen any gnats recently, so I think I got rid of the gnat problem. I still got to deal with the cockroach infestation. There is a fly going around, and I put my money tree over in this room because I want to feel lucky. And then I watered this plant yesterday, but I forgot to water these 2 plants that I've been neglecting lately. It does have a good grow light, but I don't like this one because it doesn't give out as much photosynthesis or enough lux, you know. I want to plant another grow light here, you know. Still I have to buy some new stuff, like water this plant. I think it's the soil's moist, so let me test this out with my moisture meter. So let's check the moisture. Yeah, it doesn't need to be watered. Like, even if I want to water it right now, it's still wet, so I wouldn't water it until it gets to a 4 or a 5. And my suggestion with this one, let's check this guy. This plant is fully wet, and it hasn't been, it's wet all the way from the bottom. So it's all the way wet until you lift it off, you know. It'll tell you what the dryness. It is getting nutrients from that water. And until I get to, from the top, it's at a 7. But I still wouldn't water it because of the, it's still at an 8. So yeah, I have to wait for that plant to dry and then wait until this watered, you know. But yeah. And I have so many devil ivy. I should have named the plant the devil, because this is what happens when you have so many leftover devil ivy clippings. And now you have to have 50 pots and more plants. Like I put my protein shaker inside of the plant, so I started just screwing, put more plants in there. You know, it's starting to turn into a mess in my kitchen. So yeah, and then I got my old AC that I currently have, but I turned it off for the season. So since it's September, I'm going to turn off my AC for a month. And then I'm growing this stuff. The Chinese evergreen still growing. And this aloe vera. I'm waiting on getting the red variant of this plant that was recently found in 2019 in Somalia. And I'm still progressing in plant care and learning how to grow plants indoors and trying to grow your own tomatoes. You know, it's decent. Growing a black krim tomato is way too big. You know, I should not start growing them. You know, maybe I should sell some few stems. You know. So yeah, I'm currently growing plants, and some of my starter plants, they started to grow big and healthy. These guys are growing well. The snake plant, I put a grow light under it. And then once I get that tomato plant grown, I'm gonna repot these guys and try to set it up in a certain way. But also, let's check up on the this guy, because I haven't heard much from him since. And it doesn't seem to be sprouting any nodes. So let me adjust autofocus. So yeah. Yeah, there is some white spots, which is indication for roots. And I'm not sure about this guy. I'm not very good at propagating this type of plant. And there's seem to be no root sign of it. I might have failed. This might be a failure after I propagated it. What about this guy right here? There has been updates. There is roots growing out of that one. So I'm getting lucky with that guy, but not that guy. Even if it has the leaves, it's still taking in nutrients and all that. And this is the one pothos devil, or one potho pot that I neglected so far, and so far it's growing a leaf. So yeah, that's about it for my plant update. I'm still growing indoors. It's a lot of fun. My whole apartment's gonna be a freaking jungle. I'm gonna put a grow light there in that corner next to the AC, but it's not recommended. So yeah. So thanks for watching, and bye.